No, we actually got Rato's letter in Goron City from, is that Hot Rod or Goron? I don't think so. It's the rolling one. We still only need a single item, though. So it should be fine. It'll be... If it's not all dungeons, I suspect it'll be sub 6 hours. If we get a good Kakiri sword, it could be sub 5.5. But we don't know. But this dungeon will be our logical access into... where did we get our first strength? Yeah. So this will give us access to our logical strength 2, which will then give me logical access to spirit? Where did I get mirror? I got mirror fairly early. And bottom of the well was fairly easy to get because I was on Sun Song. And Zealous Lullaby, we got a Bolero, which required hookshot or hovers, and hookshot we got at the start. Yeah, so that's the chain there. But Spirit gave us Eponas. So check. So if you follow that line of logic, then in theory, a check that Epona unlocks could give us the Kakiri sword as well. So I think doing, or yeah, I already said I would do horse. I would do the big Poe first, but I think doing horse archery might also be a good idea. Yeah, I think that's also a good idea. Although, it's a bit difficult to say. Because in theory, having Jabu automatically gives you access to Ice Cavern, because you just need one bottle for that, and nothing else. Yeah. I think I won't do horse archery then, but I will do Big Poe. I think that's probably the best idea. Just theorizing out loud before I actually start again. What a run, though. I'm also gonna fix that chat. I don't know what's wrong. It's like, it's really weird because sometimes just the size changes. See, like, I just touched it and it fixed itself. I don't know why. I'll need to maybe look into that someday. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, I think it's time to start. This dungeon shouldn't take that long. So let's just get through it. I am kind of glad that we're doing this one first. It is just slightly easier. I guess we should actually use Slingshot here, probably better. This dungeon is slightly easier to do Sorry, that's not right. It saves less time on Go mode. Go mode, this dungeon really means you're skipping 1 or 2 rooms because you have to kill the tentacles and all the other ones. So, yeah, not exactly a huge saver there. Alright, anyway, I hope everyone enjoyed their dinner. Or, Spanish classes. How's that going, actually, Alpha? I don't like Latin languages myself, so I would probably have quite a bit of trouble there, but, I also don't think Spanish is, like, one of the very difficult ones. Because I think its grammatical structure is one of the more... the simpler ones of the Latin family. Ha! Ratto is the best projectile in the game. Her butt one-shots so many enemies. Honestly, like, the shadow and light and like the soft shadow and the harsh shadow underneath Link, they make so little sense. Like, I can understand the soft shadow, but why the hell is there like a light to the behind me to the right, and there are just shifts? I'm not entirely sure what their idea was here, but you know. Whatever floats their boat. I should actually equip Nut as well. Ooh, we got a lot of nuts. That's really, really nice. This place just becomes a lot easier with a lot of nuts. There's a lot of places you really want to spam them, like with the Baronade fight. There we go. That's fire arrows. That's a find. Fire arrows. Huh. Oh, maybe I should check. I think there's one more check I know what to avoid, which I'm going to do after this. The torches check in the well. Sorry, in the well, in the grave. I completely forgot about that one even. Good that I remember that. Good God. Because I was thinking, you know, we wouldn't have magic, but no, we would. Because bottom of the well gave us magic too. You can, in theory, throw her down there, but it's, But, you have to go back. You can do this slightly quicker with sticks, but the only reason it was even slightly fast in the previous run was because I was able to do it, but got like a 2-in-1 hit. Come on, Daddy needs a sword. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. So that was not... Huh. So that wasn't Way of the Hero magic. Interesting. Because that's the one item that isn't magic locked. Sorry, that isn't boomerang locked in this place. Interesting. Well, not that it would matter. It wouldn't have been magic locked anyway, but interesting. Yeah, that only confirms a little bit more that it could be the torches one. I can do that immediately after this as well, and I will. Am I doing the right one? We just did you, and we already did you. And now we can go to you. Yeah, you're the one with the... Yeah, exactly. But I have the almighty nut. Oh yeah, you don't actually die to the nuts. If you get lucky and actually get a lock on the big guy, it's actually rather easy to do this room without killing those, but it can also be extremely frustrating to acquire this lock because it prefers the ones below, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's Shadow. Poor Strudel. I expect he actually went to bed. What a guy. But I mean, it was like 6 in the morning by the time I stopped over there. You know, there's no need for him to go to bed anymore at that point. Alright, it's like, this is one of those areas where like sticks are way, way better than a sword, and I just keep forgetting that, and it's really stupid. Why is this not skippable still? If you actually run into him too quickly, he will not turn around. There we go. Thankfully, a lot in Baronade is doable without a sword or something. Yeah, it's really only the actual hits. Alright, just Baronade left. Let's go, boys. Oh god, I actually did this room without falling down for once. I think the last 2 times I tried that room, I kept falling down, and it just... It's so embarrassing. Because you're wasting... Not only are you wasting like half a minute, you're just... It's so bad. But I don't know of a really good way to actually deal with Octoroks in this game. I assume the answer is nut, like it's always is nut, but I'm not 100% sure. At least this dungeon is going fairly well. We'll have to see. Let me just roll, will ya? Oh, fine. I meant to do that, you know, extra distance from the wall. I wanted to say this dungeon was going well, but, yeah. Never mind. Time for Baronade. One of the Strange designs in the game, but, you know. Oh, could you, like, fuck on? Thank you. One more. Oh no, we got it. Oh, wow. I think... Wow. Could you stop? Go. Oh my god. I meant to do that. Stop moving away. Bump into him. I may have forgotten I needed to boomerang him to actually get him down. I'm not saying my mind is the same as leaky cheese, but it's the same as leaky cheese. Sorry, cheese with holes in it. Hey there, Nix. Hey, my skill is pretty great. Oh, I can carry more Deku sticks now. Oh, that's Jabu done. All right. No, we're actually fairly close here, so let me go to the fountain while we're here. Also, one whole more hintstone. Bottom of the walls, wave the hero. Despite that block being there, you can't get in here with the hammer. I don't get why either, but you know. Yeah, just discard those. There we go. That ain't a sword. Because, as a child, you can't use the bow, of course, but you can use Dins. And we could have already picked that up in Dodongo's Cavern at this point. They'll get lit. Was my hunch right? No, it was not. Bah. Yeah, I did get both chests and spear trial. Or shadow trial, because that's what fire arrows could also have been used for. Is there any other check that's gated behind fire arrows? I know that it unlocks wasteland chests. Not we couldn't have done that, but we already checked that no matter what. Oh, we never did Bombchu Bowling. Let me quickly actually check what we can get there. That's some sticks. That's a heart piece. That's okay, good to know. So there's another fairy fountain we haven't checked yet. Really dislike these vines. Let me think of anything else blocked by fire besides shadow. There's a few chests in Water Temple. And this would have given us boots. Oh no. No, you don't need anywhere. Do you need that in Fire Temple? Never mind. Sorry, Water Temple. There's a torch right next to the place which I'm talking about. Oh, please don't do this to me. You got bombs. So when playing the A Link to the Past randomizer, I rarely check every single location. I have a feeling that with almost every single Zelda seed I've played so far, I've been doing like 100% locations. And it's really stupid. Ice Cavern is fairly logical. We got Zelda's Lullaby in Bolero, which we would have access to by now. So I'm pretty sure Ice Cavern is gonna be what we have to do. Strength 3, it's possible. Is it here? Is it even possible to be here? No, it's impossible for it to be here. I'm being stupid. Soria's song is behind. Soria's song is behind Burning Cack. Yeah, Soria's song is behind Burning Cack, so anything that would have unlocked afterwards isn't able to be done, which includes anything that has to do with Spirit Trial. Right? Let me think there for a second. Spirit Trial was unlocked by Mirror, Magic, Hookshot, Longshot, which we would have hacked. Yeah. Let's quickly do Big Poe. Because we would have logical access to Eponas. This is really not that difficult. I'm just really bad. You're supposed to just approach it kind of straight on, but I took a way too big berth. So you can do this. You just do this. And you just do that. You just gotta get good. Are we gonna use opponents again? Yeah, we're gonna use opponents to Get on. To grow to the Tektite Grotto. Go grab our light arrows. If we're here, if we have her summoned, we might as well. Yeah, Ice Cavern is the only place left with any real density. Besides that, I can't really think of many more places that have checks left. Ah. We have like Horse Archery and Ice Cavern. Actually, if I go to the Tektite Grotto, I might as well do Horse Archery. How long would it take to get to Ice Cavern? Let me think. With the horse, not that long. Are we set as at Kank? Yeah, and walk out, and yeah, it's fine. God, the hammer, being able to hammer Grottos is so nice. Wee. We also have, like, diving game we can do now, for example. So I guess I could, real quick. Yeah, so after I'm done with archery, I need to do light diving game. And from there I can then save and quit to... Yeah, so we're just doing... the reason why is that it's like... in theory, you would just do the... you would do these check afterwards because they're like singular ones, but they're also not very... They aren't very difficult to take. So like... Worst case scenario, this would be faster because I'm already on a horse on my way. It would be slower if it was, of course, an ice cavern. But yeah, if it's in the location you're going to immediately, of course it's gonna be faster. Anyway, can't have a run where I don't embarrass. Get on. Where I don't embarrass myself. And there's like one more check here I can do as well. I don't have to do Ganon's toilet, thank God. Get off. Oh my God, I've never done Gerudo Valley as well. Oh boy. Oh man. That's gonna be embarrassing. Never done Gerudo Valley. It's 2 checks, by the way. Ooh. They're super slow. Like normally you would combine them with going to Lake Hylia, but I got very early got Serenade. Alright, let's go have some fun. So yeah, I suspect we're going to spend about half an hour hunting for checks. And then... Worst case scenario at least? Oh crap. Just empty it all out. That was pathetic. Okay, at least you can restart real quick then. It's doable. I just need to get 9 more bullseyes. No! I literally got all but... Okay, all but 3. Jeez. It's not it. Oh, we have to get back on. It's one more reward. If I had hit those 2 at the start, it would have been fine, because I wouldn't have. I would have only needed 1 more hit. The issue here is mostly that if you miss one of those pots, well, now I can miss 2 more arrows. Or A. Oh, if I hadn't missed one of them. I got this in 1 shot last time. For some reason, I can't seem to get the rhythm down for the pots here. Sad. Still, it's doable. There's 1 more pot at the start. There we go. It's a bottle of nutritious Lon milk. Warp to Lake Hylia. So there's 1 check we can do here. We already checked shoot the sun. It's nothing. This check I couldn't really do until recently as well. Not that it really matters much. I don't... The iron boots would have worked here as well. Iron boots and hookshot. I'm not sure if that trick was in logic. Oh, I don't remember where I got the golden scale. There's a chance this check is not going to be it no matter what. I'm not 100% sure. Says you can get this check with hookshot and iron boots. I'm not entirely sure. I just need Kokiri sword. All I need. We're feverishly hunting for it. It's the only real location left with items is water temp ice cavern, to which we're heading right now. I only just got access to it as well. I mean, we basically have everything, everything else already. I'm okay. Water temple is also left, but I really don't want to have to do water temple. But I fear Kokiri's temple was only the tunic was appeared. There was after bombs. We got those early. I broke logic fairly early, which is an issue. Sort of. I wouldn't say it's a big issue. I'm doing this very inefficient. Can I actually get up here? That was not what I wanted to do. Ah, well. Oh, I never checked. Cool. There's 2 more Songs of Storms checks to do as well. There's 1 grotto and 1 Then there's just the frogs. I did Mito skip, yeah. Which, like, turns out cut a huge shortcut in my game. Like a really, really big one. Because it gave us strength. And, like, that strength allowed us to shortcut spirits. And that allowed us to shortcut fire. So yeah, a whole bunch. But everything I'm doing here now is... So, logically, the first dungeon I would have done would be Jabu, and I just did that. So I'm doing the dungeons, like, all out of order. So the second dungeon would have to be... It's dumb that it's in logic anyway. Such is life. Anyway, my point is that Saria's song, which would have unlocked Forest, will come after Jabu and Deku. You know, that song. Yeah, I have Tunic. Just in case I need to. Is that a sword? It is a heart piece. Yeah, so somewhere before those 3 dungeons would be the Kakiri sword. Well, sort of. The thing is, I could have done Spirit earlier, for example. In theory. So that's like, it's a bit uncertain. How it all would work. So yeah, Ice Cavern is the last place besides Water Temple, which, as you can see, it's a stone. I don't want to have to go to Water Temple. But there is a pretty realistic chance that I might have to go to Water Temple. This will give me Bolero Fire. Like, the only thing that I would still like to get would be Bigarons. Like, that's the only thing. There you go to. I'm still not entirely sure how these things work. Is there like a second time block or something here? There we go. But this is like the least fun part of a ZOOTR. Like I said a little bit ago, it's like I have a feeling that almost every single seat that I've done, I had to do all dungeons, and did almost every single check. Regardless of if it was like actually required. Are you about to experience another man on the roof? I don't think there's a check like that I've missed. Like, there are a few that I could have done in a better timing, like my Song of Storms dungeon, Grottos. I should have done one on the way to Zora's. Or I could have done it when I was going away from Zora's, at least, because I got there with the shortcuts. But this isn't... I'm like 99.9% sure that I did every single item that I could at a given moment. There have been a few routing small mistakes, I would say. Not any big ones. There were a few like, oh yeah, I shouldn't have done the trials when I did. In fact, I shouldn't have done my trials at all. They were all completely useless. It gave me strength 3, but of course nothing with strength 3 that I unlocked was good. Because sorry, my logical strength 2, oh god, not the item I want to see, game. My logical strength 2 I think would have been in GT. Would it have been actually? No, it was in Forest. I'm gonna take a look at the spoiler log and see what the original order was. Don't think it's gonna be too complicated though. Yeah, was it in GT? Couldn't we have gotten the strength 2 in Forest? Yes, no, I know I still don't have Sarias. But if, depending on where I find Deku. Well, actually, I think both would work. Deku shield. I think mine is actually, no, actually I did get one. Right after my shield burned, I got a new one. Deku Seed Bullet Bag. Just what I require. Yeah, exactly. But it doesn't have to be. That's what's more my point. Because was there anything that we needed strength 2 for to get to Forest Temple? Anyway, I did horse archery. I did I did diving game, which actually I probably could have known was nothing. I've done a few fairy fountains. I've done everything else here. Where are you, the other buggers? Yeah, we're almost there, though. So, let me see. What was the trick again that you could do here? So you like do a run and then you backflip in midair. Okay, it's like that. But why don't you just backwalk? That works even better. I guess it's way more difficult to time. Interesting. Yeah, you have to get the angle right, etc., etc. Okay, huh. So this would be a way to actually do this. 'Cause you can't, yeah, exactly. Okay, don't think I'm gonna actually make that. Damn it. There we go. You can actually use that trick like in 2 locations. Should have actually 2 pieces of fire with me, so I can actually unfreeze King Zora as well. Just need to do 1 more bomb jump and then we're done. And we still haven't gotten our sword. Boy. I think Song of Storms Grottos is like my last bend, and then I should just go do Water Temple. Huh, that was not what I wanted to do, but... Come on, last item. You know you want to give it to me. Oh, that's not a sword. What? Wonderful. We learned Bolero of Fire. I'm so happy. Crivets. I think. I'm gonna do the 2 Song of Storm checks that I haven't done yet. Oh my god, I forgot to unfreeze King Zora. I keep doing that. It's like the 2nd time I've done it before. No. Go do that first. In theory, no, we would have logical access to blue fire elsewhere, but still. Shouldn't be that difficult to get through, at least. Man, the hunt for the last item. How many locations are there actually in Ocarina of Time? I have the feeling that there are like a metric ton of them. Okay. Besides those 2 Song of Storm checks, I don't think there's anything that I can think of that I haven't done yet. Ganon's toilet, but we're sure that that is not a... We're sure that's a key. So you can go like here. Just go over the fence, right? Oh no, you can jump like here. Whoop. Because you can just stand here. There we go. Should really do that more often. That left way around is so ingrained that I keep doing it the other way. Yeah, and there's nothing else. There's nothing with diving you can access otherwise. We got everything here. Lost Woods at Baron. Worst, truly worst case scenario, there's one item left on Child Side Spirit. If it is the sword, I'm gonna scream. Because that would truly be so cruel. Oh yeah, don't worry, you don't need to do Child Side Spirit. And then the game goes like, but what if you do? Oh god. I'm like very sure that Water Temple has it at this point. It's where like the almost all the checks that are left are concentrated. Thankfully I have a warp song, so getting... Come on, King Zora. Talk to me. You have a sword, right? No, you just have arrows. But could it be Water Temple even? Long shot, hook shot, I could have gotten, right? Din's magic. Yeah, the dongo and bottom of the well. That's all you need for access there. Iron Boots were chess minigame. So we got our mirror fairly early as well. It's the only check for which you need mirror in this logic, besides Wasteland. But the thing is, we also needed to do Wasteland. So it's like, it could be used for that, or it could be Water Temple. But chest game into Water Temple. If it's here, that would be the ultimate joke. Nope, it's my logical Goron tunic. So logical? Sorry, I got it in a shop. Doesn't matter. It's a Goron tunic. Man. You received the... Oh, we finally have the ocarina. Oh my, how amazing. It's actually pretty funny. We've never done River as Child before. We never had to, because we never needed beans. The checks as adults are much, much faster, and didn't have Song of Storms for a while. And I went into the river from the shortcut. From closet to engine room. Oh my, now you can hear even less. Gotta make sure that the people working there get permanent hearing damage, right? Or else it doesn't count. Oh, there we go. That doesn't sound like a strict upgrade, I would say. Yeah, engine rooms sound awful. Ah, good, it's a short day. Just be a sword, just be a sword. Please. That's not a sword. Oh. Oh, they don't want to hear that? Bastards. Freaking water temple, man. Was Child's Spirit logically accessible? Yeah, if we have the teleport song 100% for sure. Is it gonna be the all dungeons from the left field? I think it might be. Just racking my brain. Did both those. At least, if it's in here, we can dip as soon. If it's not in here, I have no clue. Okay, we're going to do Child Side Spirit, but after that, I'm going to check the spoiler log. Because I just do not know. Might as well. Soon get that annoying message. You're drowning. Yeah, thank you. I know. I know. That's my goal, actually. Why does it have to be all dungeons? The last seed we did was like very similar in that like two of the stones were already like pseudo required anyway. One thing I wouldn't actually mind doing someday is doing a seed with the spoiler log and just seeing how fast you could go. It's like, okay, if you know what you're doing, how much faster are you? It would be interesting if you have a seed where someone has a spoiler and someone doesn't. But I'm suspecting the difference is going to be huge. You can't actually get out here without the hook shots. Like, having perfect knowledge of when you can just ditch a temple is fantastic. That's the wrong one. Needs to be this one. Okay, so there's like 5 checks or so in this whole dungeon. Well, let's hope. Interesting. Pretty alright. I need actually the staves to appear. I really wonder how different that's gonna be for me to actually go back to normal working, sort of. A professor of mine, he said, hey, there's this company in the Netherlands near Wageningen that does mycelium stuff. You can contact them as well. And I wonder how they're gonna respond to me asking, like, do I need to, like, wake up before, like, midday? Okay, if I... Open your gob. I don't know if there's a better way to defeat those. I imagine you can actually run into their middle and do a spin slash. And that might actually be way faster. You know, with every passing moment, I more and more think that I pulled a fish lips. I really don't want to have pulled a fish lips. But, I'm scared. I can't even go mode the place as well. What? Huh. Strange. It kind of like short stomped my first roll. There we go. Thought I could sneak past, but I was wrong. At least as soon as I find Kakiri Sword, I can just get out of here. If I find Kakiri Sword, of course. That's a bloopy. Like, actually getting back even takes so much time that resetting is faster. Even if you'd want to keep the key. The item, I'm pretty sure. Yahoo! God, it's gonna be on Morpha, isn't it? That would be a joke. Oh, you full cleared the dungeon, it's on Morpha. Oh. Hmm. 5.5 hours. Deku shouldn't take me more than 10 minutes. Ganon should take no more than 15 at worst. All depends. Yeah, sub 6 hours is dead, I think. Come on, yeah, do it. What? Ah. Okay, what? There we go. Jeez. Man. Now, I think Ganon might take less than 15, but even then, so I have to find the Kakiri sword basically immediately for me to even stand a chance. Movement like this is really weird. I don't get why. Okay. I assume they're keeping the engines running there. That sucks that it's so hot, though. I had a few moments when I had to work in environments like that. It's, okay, not like with an engine running next to me, but it's a sword. But it's still so unpleasant. Especially when you know there's just nothing you can do about it. Like a fan or something. No, doesn't matter. It's just, it's too hot. Is this the one? It's the one that's on the right side. Yeah, that's this one. Good. About to cast off, so they should start the HVAC for the room to cool, so though it won't cool down a ton. No, it never. I mean, you have a room with like engines generating a ton of heat. Like, it's the HVAC is more going to be to make sure that no fumes stay inside the room than for actually cooling it down, I assume. If I'm wrong, feel free to correct me, but that's what I would expect. I mean, that's what the ones at university were for primarily, the fume hoods. But those you don't even want to cool down. They're all actually, well, I guess they're all AC'd at 20 degrees, which isn't that bad. Because we scientists want to clean the temperatures in our labs. As in, we want it to be 20.0. Cool a bit, though, because there are electronics in here. Yeah, true. So, Dark Link, the chest below there, resets, go do Morpha. If it's not there, cry a little, go to Child Side Spirits, Sword's not there, cry some more, open the spoiler, and be generally pretty sad. Like, opening the spoiler isn't a huge deal, but it does suck, just in general, because you know, like, okay, we failed. I failed somewhere. Somewhere where I didn't need to make a mistake, I made one. And it's one that in a race would have cost you dearly, because, like, looking at the spoiler equals a forfeit. Basically. Not that you have the spoiler if you're playing in a race, but, you know, it's basically the same. Or you start doing what we did last race, and you do like the most random crap that you can think of. Like the ones you got hinted were barren. Of course, I always get the bigger on crutch though. There we go. Come on, sword, come to Papa. I mean, at least a little bit of airflow is already a pretty big plus. Fuck me, it was actually here. Oof. Why does it have to be this way? Ah, effectively all dungeons once more. Let's see, Water Temple. Post Lonk. So someone can know. People will know my pain. Jesus Christ. Every single goddamn seed so far has been effectively all dungeons or actually all dungeons. I have not had a seed so far in which I didn't have to do all dungeons, from what I recall. For multi-world, that's fine, because you kind of expect to never to do all dungeons there. But even with all my solo seeds, it's just stupid. I mentioned it earlier as well, that the early mirror combined, yeah, the early mirror pointing towards boots was like, okay, that's like, it could indicate boots, but it also is needed for crossing the desert, so, you know, it's not a hard indicator. In fact, it was rather soft. Since I already had Golden Scale at that point, and Golden Scale didn't unlock anything good except for light arrows, you know, you can have those at any point. But hey, we're go mode. If I knew how to do fire storage, I could have done this a look. Could also do this a bit quicker. But I don't. You're so lucky. Yeah. My luck stat is so high. Maybe I should let others make my seeds from now on. It's what I usually do anyway for A Link to the Past. Ask Baz or someone to make a seed. Have I been sniped by you before? I think I have. Is there actually a way to do this faster? Like this walking. Do I need a key? Are there even keys here? Guess we're gonna find out rather quick. I'm not sure if there's even keys here. I don't think so. No, there's... Nah. I know you can stun them and just kind of go past them. That's what I should have done, but... you know. Also, not gonna learn fire storage right now. One shot, because I'm just that good. Jeez. Okay, I think... Oh, do we need the big key? No, there isn't the big key, right? It's the code. Nice. I hadn't even thought about that. Do it again. Come on. Coward. There we go. Okay, I take it back. Go mode Deku is so fast. Holy hell. That is amazing. What? Oh, it's broken? I hadn't even noticed it was broken. That's why hitting wins was so awkward. It happened my first ZOOTR as well. I remember people were like, yeah, you know, got a broken stick on accident. Wonderful. There we go. Jeez. So it wasn't all dungeons, but it might as well have been. Defeating Morph would have taken maybe 5 more minutes. I am going to take this. God. Hey, one good thing, sort of, because I never went to get beans, I never also got my side bean for my double defense, so, you know. Jeez, let's go kill Ganon. Need to remember, store Master Sword damage in the big Goron. That'll speed up phase 1 immensely. Even if I get 1 or 2 hits off, it'll be a pretty big bonus. It's the big key. How nice. The only other enemies we have to defeat are the Iron Knuckles. We've done everything else as well. $15 frickin' hearts. I know we skipped at least 1 full heart. But, where are actually the items we haven't gotten? Oh, of course. Fire Temple and Lost Woods, there's gonna be quite a few still. Yeah, Baron Fire Temple, I imagine, has quite a few of those. Probably has another quiver, too. Get in. Let's make this sub 6 hours, at least. If I manage to do Ganon proper, I should be able to do a 2-cycle there. I don't think you can do faster than a 2-cycle on Ganon, even with Bigorons. Let's do the stab him in the knees method. That works pretty well. Oh, well. Say pretty well, and I mean pretty badly. Jeez. I guess it was a little bit too much to the left to actually hit them both there. I've got 2 fairies for backup, not that I expect to die here. Haven't died to Ganon in a long time. I get those freezes sometimes, I'm still not entirely sure why. Alright, let's finish this. But yeah, Ice Cavern, completely useless. Never play tennis. I wonder if you can actually crouch stab tennis. Oh, wow, huh. There we go. Very clean. Need to finish before I lose my signal. I have like 3 minutes left, maybe 2. Engine room gives poor reception. So what we do is we equip you, do a jump slash. It's gonna get unequipped anyway, so we don't have to re-equip Bigoron. And I just need to remember to do crouch stabs. Beautiful. It's not as good as the cow music we had yesterday or Monday. That was great. And these are the moments where I'm happy that I'm using time savers and I don't have to do the goddamn escape as well. Yeah, you big boy. Oh yeah. And of course, can't forget. Well, we'll see if I actually succeeded, because I might have done a normal stab. Like 2, I heard. No, yeah, we gotta store it proper. Turn around, you big lug. Okay, let's... Oh! Just take this a little bit easier. Hey, I did a roll there. Game. Bit too slow there on the roll. Whoop. Still don't actually remember. There we go, how many slashes he needs. So we did actually unpause a bit late at some points. So I think with that is actually just sub 6 hours. God, time for the CC kill player to come in. And time. Jeez. Even with that seed being so awful, it was still like a whole hour faster than what me and Alpha had to sit through. Alright, I'm going to take a look at the spoiler log. Let's see. CC, this ain't JJ's crap, that's for sure. Let's see. So, spheres. Holy crap, 17 spheres. That is very, very few. Which kind of makes sense, because even when breaking logic, we could do so much. Like, we skipped the entire starts. Yeah, so start with hookshot and bow. Wait, what did we get from Skulltula? Oh yeah, CAC 20 Skulls was boots, was hover boots. Yeah, so hookshot, Deku Shield. Why would they buy a Deku Shield? Like, you're gonna get one just fine, but I know it's different sources. And then you just hammer on with Skulltula tokens. Yeah, so the first one they expect you to do Sun Song. Lullaby. From Sheik and Crater, yeah. With the hook shot. Yeah. I should have gotten that much, much earlier. Really wish you didn't have to do any inputs here, but you know. Yeah, Bomb Bag, Song of Storms. More skills for the token. They do Bottom of the Well really early. Yeah, so I think the idea was that you would do the Dongo's Cavern very, very early, which would give you the Bomb Bag and Din's Fire. And then you would get Magic in Bottom of the Well. Yeah, and then you could do... Yeah, you could have gotten Iron Boots much, much earlier. Wait, they want you to buy Blue Fire? No way. What would you need that for? Ice Cavern Compass Chests. Oh, I see. They expected you to get... Wait, what? Why would you buy that, though? Let's see. Shadow Temple. Yeah. They expected you to go pretty deep into Shadow Temple. Because you needed the Mirror Shield that was very, very late. Wait, Morpha? Yeah, the game thought it was an all dungeons. That's why. The game thought it was an all dungeons seed. There's 3 boss kills in 1 sphere. Wow. Yeah, so the way that keys work in spheres is that every item that is accessible after a certain point is in 1 sphere. So every item accessible from the start is in sphere 0. And then whatever item you would get first, whatever that unlocks is sphere 1. So if you have 3 dungeons, but you can like combine them. So what they do here is they have like 3 different dungeons you get keys from. And then if they kind of line up, you would have all the bosses in the same sphere. Doesn't expect you to actually run between them two, but it gives you an idea of what you can do when. So they do expect you to have cleared all the fire, fire, water, and Zora Sapphire. We're all at the start. Get Serious Song, and then you go to Forest Temple, and that's what we skipped. Following the logic, I don't think would have sped it up at all. The reason for that is the sword and water temple. I know I haven't gotten a hint about it being barren, so I could never assume that, but that does suck. How many? Yeah, a lot of Way of the Hero items and fairly few. The only barren regions were Lost Woods, Garuda Valley, which we never went to, Haunted Wasteland, of course, Hyrule Castle, of course, outside Ganon's Castle, of course. Like, the only actual places are, like, Lost Woods, a few, Fire Temple's the only big one, Zora's Domain and Zora's Fountain. That's all. That's empty. Everything else, like, 1 check. It's like Zelda's Hyrule Castle is, like, is 1 check as well. So this was a very spread out seed, that's for sure. Yeah, and then it expects you to do, yeah, jeez. What a run. Yeah, so if even we have a seed as like 17 spheres, it can still be fairly long. Let's see, Sheik and Kakariko. Still interesting though. It was an interesting seed, that's for sure. Is there anything that I missed hint-wise that would be really, really good? Sells Lullabies, Purple Rupee, Foolish Choice. The Read It Guard Song of Storms, we got that one. Bigger Round Crest Piece of Hearts, we got that later. Upon the Colossus left hand is Bomb Choose, we missed that one. I've heard Sploosh Kaboom is a tricky game. Let's see, Plundering Lost Woods, Foolish Choice. And nothing extra there, yeah. Anyway, at least it took less than 6 hours. So, I'm gonna be calling it here. Thank you for watching, everyone. That was pretty fun. So with that, I bid you all a pleasant rest of your evening. I'll be back tomorrow with some Patreon games. So, well, I will see you guys then.